Michael, this is Detective Inspector Perez.
Oh, the boy that you argued with is now the subject of a missing persons inquiry.
What's your name?
Leanne.
I'm Robbie.
We're gonna get off the boat together. He said he'd show me round. I am telling you, he never got off that ferry.
Help, please!
Do you know a boy called Robbie Morton?
Did Robbie have any luggage?
A rucksack and a hold-all.
You're saying it's ecstasy?
But it also contains PMA. When mixed with ecstasy, toxic.
Callum! What's he doing? Callum!
You are to stay away from Michael Maguire. Do you understand?
Where'd the body come from?
From inside that. You can't lock yourself in.
Sir, we're being denied access to Robbie Martin's body.
I mean, what are you talking about?
We can't touch him, sir.
What I want to know is who has got the authority to block my... Right, well then I need a name, or at least a number, or at least a bloody... for the love of Christ! Who let you in?
How are you?
Great.
Jimmy, you have to leave this up to me. I'm doing my best, but it's late and there's no one available. So, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get some sleep. Maybe you should do the same. Instead of taking it out on the china.
Rona, there's somebody trying to stop me from doing my job, and that's pissing me off. What's worrying me, Rona, is that at the moment, they're succeeding.
It's a farce. It's all about people in politics, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm going to be in early tomorrow. I'll see you then.
Okay, I'll see you then. Good night.
Night, Jimmy.
Well, tell her Daddy says if she doesn't go to bed at 8:30 on school nights, then no dance class on the weekend. I'm sorry, love, but how do we pay school fees if I don't work? 3 days, maybe 4. Bye.
It was as much as I could get before they blocked our access. He could have been attacked, or it was the hydraulic claw.
You get any prints from the container?
Yeah, lots, and the quality's not great.
Okay, well, do what you can. Anyone who handled the container, we need their prints for elimination.
There's also this, his bag, recovered from among the rubbish. We've been through it, and we reckon there's about 15 grand's worth.
You see, where does Robbie Morton get that kind of money from?
I spoke to the driver who brought the container over on the ferry. He left his truck down in the car deck about 6:30 p.m, went straight to bed in his cabin, got back to the truck around 6:45 a.m, drove straight to the recycling plant. The whole plant is covered by CCTV 24/7. I've been through all the footage. No one went near it the whole time it was there. The victim was put in the container on the ferry on Friday night.
Either somebody killed Robbie Morton and then dumped him in that container, or he was still alive when he went in there. Either way, that makes every passenger on that ferry a witness and/or a suspect.
Including Michael Maguire.
Well, yes, because he was seen acting aggressively toward the victim.
His complaint against you is still pending. You need to stay away from him.
I need access to the body.
You'll get access to the body after the pathologist has carried out his preliminary examination. He's on the 2 o'clock flight from Glasgow.
Why not before? I need to establish exactly how Robbie Morton died, and I need to establish a time of death.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I've been on the phone all morning. All they're giving me is operational reasons and some crap about neither of us having grade 4 security clearance. I'm guessing they had Robbie under surveillance. He did have all those Class A drugs on him. You've got a crime scene, work that. And if you do need to re-interview Maguire, just cover your back, eh?
Bella? Can you hear me? Are you okay? Craig, it's your gran. Bella, are you okay?
What happened? Did you fall? Granny. What happened? Yeah.
Where's Robbie? Have they found him yet?
We don't know yet, Bella.
I miss him.
No one's allowed access to the car deck during a crossing, standard safety procedure. So all connecting doors from the passenger areas are locked. But according to the maintenance logs, the lock on one of those connecting doors was repaired on Saturday morning because it had been forced during the night.
Yeah, but all those doors are covered by CCTV, aren't they?
Yes, but the overhead light was also broken. So, someone forces door 5B, gets Robbie Morton down to the car deck and into the container, but the passenger deck's full of people. There's no way you could kill someone, then move them down here unnoticed. Whatever happened to Robbie happened down here.
OK, go back to the maintenance logs. Find out who reported the broken lock and at what time. And then you can ask Billy to retrace the staff and passengers from last Friday night and find out if anybody saw anything suspicious around about door 5B during the night. You could probably start with Craig Cooper.
And Michael Maguire?
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one.
What's so urgent, Jimmy?
Come here. I need you to have a closer look at Robbie Morton's body.
But I believe there's an official pathologist
he's
coming.
not going to be here until the late afternoon. There's trauma on the body, and I need to know how it got there. Can you pull some strings up at the hospital?
I look, but I don't touch. And don't ask me to stand up in court.
Billy, I need a smartphone charger.
Hello? Ah, I was going to call in at the office, but I saw the car and sorry, didn't realise you were quite so snowed under.
Yeah, what have you done?
Wow, you can be a surly bastard sometimes, you know?
Right, it's just that the last time that you wanted a word...
Well, this isn't about Cassie, it's about the case.
Oh, OK.
It's not information, it's more of a request. Caden Lawrenson, the claw operator at Grimston. He's a pal of mine, poker buddy, ex-army. He's had some issues with PTSD and stuff. He's struggling, not just with the discovery of the body, but with thinking that it might have been the claw that crushed the boy, you know, killed him. Now, I know there's probably some protocol in place that says you can't, but if you can somehow let him know exactly what happened, then at least he'd know and he'd be able to get on with dealing with whatever it is.
Yeah, well, I wish I could. Tell him that whenever I know anything, I'll come and talk to him.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a surly bastard.
Oh, well.
Craig. Hi.
What? What is it now?
I just want to go over your statement about last Friday night on the ferry.
Friday night? I told you, I was in the bar.
Until it closed at midnight. I need to know where you were after that.
Why?
If you could answer the question.
The buggies. I was there all night, playing the fruit machines.
All night.
I've got a wee gambling problem. I use the cash machine. You can check. Okay?
I will.
Good. I need to get on.
I'm not done. At any point, did you go near the car deck?
No. Why would I?
Maybe you saw something. Someone acting suspiciously around any of the doors into the car deck.
No. Is that it? Can I go?
For now.
You sure about this, Dr. McLean?
Martin, would I ask you to do something you're not supposed to do?
Aye.
I just need a proper look at the body. I didn't get a chance earlier. 5 minutes, okay?
Anyone asks. I never saw you.
Excuse me. I've heard. It's all over Twitter. Something's happened at the energy plant. You found Robbie, haven't you?
I'm sorry, Leanne. Leanne, did you notice Robbie leaving the passenger lounge?
No.
Do you think anybody else might have saw him?
No, they were all sleeping. And I was frantic. I asked everybody I could. I tried to tell you. I knew there was something wrong. He was murdered, wasn't he?
I can't say.
It's that guy with the rings. Have you arrested him?
Leanne, did you see anybody between the connecting doors of the car deck?
you want me to get one of my officers to come and sit with you for a bit?
No. No, I'll be fine.
Okay. Billy.
The pills we found in Robbie's hold-all. I've added up their street value. 16,500. So I had a word with my pal Angela that works in the bank. Now, it's all off the record and we can't use it, but Michael Maguire made a very large cash withdrawal a couple of weeks ago.
How much?
More than 10,000 is all she would say.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Maguire, sorry to bother you, sir, but the statement you gave us the other day, I'd like to go over it again.
You don't come near me, remember?
Yes, McIntosh is questioning you. You're short of manpower, so I'm just here to corroborate. And I'm sure if I step out of line, you could always cook up some other complaint against me, but otherwise, just ignore me.
You seem in a hurry. You meant to be somewhere.
Well, this was about my statement.
The missing boy we were asking you about is dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You told us you went to your cabin around 11:30 p.m., is that right?
Yeah.
We're interested in the period between 11:30 and 7 a.m. You didn't go down to the car deck at any point?
No.
Sure?
I was in my cabin all night.
Can anyone corroborate that?
As I told your boss when he took my statement, no.
We'd like to take a fingerprint sample from you, elimination purposes.
Unless you're arresting and charging me, I don't have to give you prints. Any prints you do take without my consent, they're unusable in court, so again, no.
You know your rights?
Aye, I do.
Thanks for your time. He knew. He knew Robbie Morton was dead. Keep an eye on his travel plans.
Hi, we need to talk.
Hey, Mick.
Hi, Mum.
All right. Billy, how are you getting on with retracing the passengers on...
I'm Lowry. We met the other day.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like to go for a coffee and a digestive biscuit?
No.
Why not?
I'm a police officer.
Does that mean that you don't take breaks?
It means I don't take them with random members of the public.
Yes. Yeah, I see. Another time then.
Not a word, Billy. Not a bloody word.
So the doctors are saying he's out of danger.
Well, he's conscious, so that's good. Well, it doesn't feel good.
And what about his kidney damage?
They're testing everyone in the family. We're a big clan, so they're optimistic that they'll find a match.
Long road, eh?
Yeah, long road.
Can you excuse me a minute?
Yeah.
This is only an opinion, not a fact.
Right.
But the physical trauma in the body is post-mortem. I'd say his injuries were inflicted by the hydraulic claw.
What's that?
A tattoo. A fish, a tree, a bird, and...
It's a
I
bell.
can't make...
It's a bell. The fish that never swam, the bird that never flew, the bell that never rang, and the tree that never grew. There's a Glasgow coat of arms. So maybe we should start looking for Robbie Morton's family down there. Anyway, you were saying.
Off the record and with the usual health warnings. Do you see the bluish tint to his skin?
Mm-hmm.
Cyanosis. I'd put the cause of death as hypoxia, Jimmy.
Suffocated.
He was trying to claw his way out.
Robbie Morton's. It was damaged, and we're only getting numbers, not names, on the call log. Trapped in here, he made a lot of 999 calls over the weekend. Those calls stopped in the early hours this morning. Either that's where his phone battery died, or... Billy's going through the other numbers, but what we do have is 36 calls in the last week from one number in particular, which we have traced. Craig Cooper.
Right. Okay, thanks, Sandy.
Are you here to help? I'm late. I have to get to the ferry before 4.
I have to go away tomorrow for work. You come with me?
Oh, where?
Glasgow. Take a wee break. We've never had a holiday together.
And what will I do while you're working?
Jesus, woman, if you can't find anything to do in a place like that, something wrong with you. Anyway, I won't be working all the time.
Oh, I've got to get going.
So, Glasgow.
All right.
Vi må komme oss ut på sjøen, ikke sant? Sanse? Ferdig? Ja, ja. Kom igjen nå. Så vi kommer oss ned i båten, kom oss ut på sjøen. Det er så feil, ass.
Craig! Come on, open up, it's the police! I know, but
Listen, they've fixed Bella's hearing aid now, so no harm done, eh?
Hello?
I know she worries about him, but you know what he's like. He always lands on his feet. I'll call you back. Hey.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
It's Craig, isn't it?
Excuse me! Keep the noise down! The whole family knows that he's in trouble with Jimmy Perez. My Auntie Bella brought up Craig on her own, and it's Bella's birthday party coming up soon, and Craig means the world to her. And at her age, any more trouble from him. Hey, Mum.
We've recovered Robbie's phone. 36 calls from you in the last 3 days. That's a lot of calls to someone you said you didn't know.
Okay, I did know. A wee bit.
A wee bit.
I didn't tell you before because... Right, okay. I like a wee pill now and again. Robbie said he got some really good stuff on the mainland. That's why I was phoning him. But I didn't get any, so I've done nothing wrong. Search this place if you like, you'll not find anything.
Turns out that good stuff wasn't so good after all. There's already one wee boy that's lucky to be alive. But we recovered the rest of it, with a street value of about 15, 16 grand. And we've been through Robbie's finances, his wages, his bank activity, and he didn't have the kind of money to pay for that stuff. So the question is, where did the money come from? Have you got any ideas, Craig?
No, I don't know anything.
What are you scared of? Something out there, somebody out there. Something's changed since yesterday, what's that? Do you know Robbie's dead? It wasn't an accident. So I'm just giving you a chance here to tell me whatever it is you know.
I don't know anything.
I'm not done here.
I've been through all the CCTV footage from the ferry. Craig Cooper's alibi checks out.
Doesn't mean he's not involved in some other way.
But look at this, boss. Door 5B.
Robbie.
Hey.
So Robbie goes down to the card deck and someone follows him down and at some point after 3:37 locks him in the container.
Michael Maguire. He had the cash resources to buy the drugs. He had a fight with Robbie, and he doesn't have a verifiable alibi. Hello?
Anything from the prints you pulled from the container?
It's not looking good. They're all partial. Also, the ferry company got back. It was one of the trainee chefs who reported the broken door. He's been off sick the last few days, but he's working on tonight's crossing. We could talk to him before they sail.
Okay. Thanks, Billy.
What the hell are you playing at? I could have killed you for Christ's sake. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I'm heading into Lerwick. You want a lift?
No, it's okay. I can get the bus.
You've missed the last one, I'm afraid. You put your seatbelt on, please.
Daryl Ritchie from D.I. Perez.
I need to start in 10 minutes. We sail at 7:30.
No worries. This is D.C. Wilson.
On the crossing last Friday night, you reported a broken lock on one of the doors into the car deck, door 5B. What time did you notice it at?
I was knocking off about 4 in the morning. I had to put my phone torch on because the light was burst. Told the security officer to get me off the bed. I was knackered.
Did you happen to notice who broke the lock?
Nah.
You see anything suspicious or anybody acting suspiciously?
Don't know if you'd call it suspicious, but I saw a guy hanging about during the night. I saw him through the hatch to the storage room.
Did you see him go into or come out of the card deck?
No.
But you did get a good look at him?
Aye. Big tall guy with a beard.
Right, just have a wee think, Daryl. Is there anything else about this guy?
Rings. He had these rings. Silver. You couldn't miss them.
You living on Shetland?
No, just travelling around. Got them in Lerwick. Didn't know they made them anymore. Remind me of when I was a kid.
Cool, the cubes. Do you want one?
No. Too fond of my teeth.
Yeah, well, bit damp anyway. You're a stranger here yourself?
What makes you think that?
Nothing, just... you sound like you might be a soothmouther. That's what they call an outsider here, a soothmouther.
Aye.
Hey, stop, please.
Hmm?
Stop, this is where I'm staying.
Oh. All right.
Thanks. People come to Shetland and they think that because they're out on a big rock in the middle of the North Sea, they think that this isn't part of real life. Nothing bad ever happens. Robbie.
Robbie?
The missing boy. I heard he was found dead. His name is Robbie.
We should go.
Rona, I'm bringing in Michael Maguire for questioning in connection with the death of Robbie Morton. We've now got a witness that places him at the broken door around 4 a.m.
Did your witness see Maguire actually entering or leaving the car deck?
No. Maguire told us he was in his own cabin all night.
He lied to us. Why?
I'm with you on this, Jimmy. I just need you to get physical evidence from the crime scene, link it to your suspect.
Maybe not got time for that. Michael Maguire's on the 8 o'clock flight to Glasgow tomorrow morning. He's no booked to return. I just had a word with one of the lasses of the Beatson estate agents. The lease on his flat's been terminated.
He's not coming back, Mona.
There's a man here called Davy Neville. Says he wants to talk to you about Michael Maguire.
I was on the North Sea Princess last Friday night.
Go on.
Well, Michael and me, we got to drinking at the bar. A bit of a laugh and a joke, and about 11:30, he came back to my cabin. We played cards. All night. Steaming, the pair of us.
So you're saying you were in Mr. Maguire's company all night?
Till 7:30 in the morning.
And he didn't leave the cabin at any point?
No. He was there all night. We didn't sleep.
Get any identification on you, Mr. Neville?
Yeah, right here. Driving licence.
Billy, check that out. You better confirm that Mr. Neville's name's on the passenger manifesto.
Oh, there's no point. I was a foot passenger. Paid cash.
Of course you did. This cabin of yours, what number was it?
322.
See, Mr. Maguire told us that he spent the whole night in his own cabin and he never mentioned your name, so why would that be?
Oh, it's a bit embarrassing.
Is it? Rock my world.
The wife's away at her sister's down south for a couple of weeks, and I shouldn't have really been over in Aberdeen. I got a friend over there, if you know what I mean. If my wife was to find out I'd gone off for the weekend, well... But Michael's a good lad. He probably didn't want to incriminate me.
Okay. I'll check out your story with Mr. Maguire. See if I find one single anomaly. I'm going to detain both you and Mr. Maguire on suspicion of trying to pervert the course of justice. Do you understand me?
You're key witness. Get him over here and get Maguire in a lineup.
I can't. He's on the overnight ferry crossing to Aberdeen.
Jimmy, I need a positive ID.
Come on, Rona. That clown with the alibi is a delaying tactic.
I know that.
And if we don't get Maguire today, then we don't get him at all. And if he murdered Robbie Morton, then...
Shetland's a small place. Sometimes you can't help bumping into people who you may or may not have a bone to pick with. Punch a hole in Maguire's alibi. Maybe we're in business.
Have a cup of tea, please, Jill.
Sure.
I take it this is coincidence, not harassment, or victimization.
That rain's coming back in.
That's why I like it here. You see what's coming.
You see your alibi coming.
Davey and me play cards all night. Stud poker, I won 90 quid. Davey shouldn't really have been in Aberdeen. I didn't mention it before because I didn't want to incriminate him. You're seeing something that isn't there.
I've got a witness that places you near the connecting door to the card deck in the middle of the night. Is he seeing things? Your alibi doesn't add up. And I suppose it doesn't have to, does it? Just buys you time. You know, look at the time I've unpicked it. You're off. First flight to Glasgow.
Just to keep you honest.
Prove to me that you didn't kill Robbie Morton.
I'm sorry.
Does Freya know you're no coming back? Hiya, Cassie.
Hi, Dad. Listen, if it'll make you feel better, I'll take my exams and I'll get my credits. That way I could always go back if I change my mind.
Yeah, but you're not going to change your mind, are you?
I just don't want to spend the next 4 years treading water just because university is what people like me are supposed to do. I've got other plans.
What does that mean?
When can you come back to Glasgow again?
Cassie, I've just come back.
Look, I've met someone and I'd really like you to meet him. His name's Edison.
Edison?
And we'll explain.
Okay, look, Cassie. I trust you. Okay?
But just let me down gently, eh?
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
I love you back.
Hello?
Excuse me. Have you arrested him yet?
Leanne, this really isn't any of your
No,
business.
he did it. I know he did it. You should have seen the look in his face when I was talking about Robbie.
The look in his face? Did you approach him? Right, get in here. That man may or may not be dangerous, but you, sit down. You are not to go near him again. Okay?
He killed Robbie!
No, my job is to arrest and charge whoever killed Robbie Morton. And believe me, it's complicated. So if I find that you've done something that's going to compromise my case against Robbie's killer, you're in a lot of trouble. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I don't understand, Leanne. Why is this so important to you? Leanne, where's your family?
I don't see my family.
Well, do you not think maybe you should go back to work in Aberdeen? I'll keep in touch with you. Robbie's not. He's just a boy you met in a ferry. Don't invest too much in him. And please stay away from Michael Maguire. Yeah.
Sir. We've got a reported crime you might want to look into, personally.
You okay?
Yes.
Have you been through this? Has there been anything taken or?
No, I don't think so.
Does anybody have a grudge against you?
No.
Or Mr. Maguire?
No, why would this have anything?
Freya, do you want to tell me anything? There's a robbery been reported on Miss Galley's property. I'm going to have to take a sample of fingerprints from both of you just for elimination.
Hold on. Has anything been taken?
No.
But a crime's been committed.
Yeah, not if Miss Galley doesn't report it as a crime.
Freya, do you want to report a crime on your property?
No.
Right, so get him out of here.
Robbie Morton.
The missing boy?
Yeah, he's dead. He got locked into a shipping container on the ferry on Friday night. When he was found, he'd torn his nails off at the root trying to claw his way out.
He must have made a hell of a racket, but nobody heard him. So he asphyxiated. And as part of that process, he would have suffered headaches, nausea, disorientation, possibly even hallucinations, I don't know. But I do know that it took a hell of a long time. And on top of all of that, we still haven't managed to find anybody to mourn for him.
Let's get this tidied up.
Bell, a bird, a fish, and a tree. You got a connection to Glasgow?
Just a tattoo.
No, it's not. You get any prints at all?
No, nothing.
It took me so long to build this.
In Glasgow.
No, not Glasgow, not now.
Please, Freya, we can talk
We
there.
can talk here, Michael. You can talk to me here. Please, talk to me. Michael. Michael?
What we got? Pathologist has done his initial examination. Confirms cause of death is hypoxia. They're still waiting on some tox results, but initial findings show alcohol and marijuana in his system.
Any luck tracing the family?
He's registered as missing. I made some calls and managed to track down his social work report. His mum died when he was 7. He was taken into care. Ran away at 14.
Hello?
He might be officially missing, but no one's been looking for him.
Sir, it's Freya Gowdy. She says it's urgent.
He's not answering his phone. I think he just left.
Left where? Yours?
He was upset. He was angry.
He's not here.
I think he knows who broke into my workshop. I think he's gone after them. The break-in, I think it's something to do with his old life.
In Glasgow. Freya, you need to tell me what you know. Everything you know.
He's been in prison. Well, he told me when we first met. That's why he came to Shetland. New life, that's what he told me. A new man. But I don't think this old life is over for him.
Freya, I think you should go home and wait there. Then if Michael comes back or he gets in contact with you, I want you to phone me straight away, okay? Michael Maguire, he's got connections to Glasgow. He knows the law and police procedure like the back of his hand. He's been in prison. He may well be violent. See if he's gone after the people that are involved in this break-in, then that someone's in danger.
Freya doesn't have any enemies. So why would someone smash up her workshop? She's an angel. That's what I call her. My angel. Not to her face, she'd hate that. Says she's not here to redeem me. It's not all about me, she says.
This guy's flat's dead out. Looks like he's just marking time here in Shetland. And I've been watching him, and I'm seeing a man who's... Well, he's looking over his shoulder, isn't he? It's like, you know, he's haunted by something. Or hunted. He's been in prison. He told Freya that, yet when we did background checks on him, nothing about prison came up.
Why did you trash Freya's workshop? Huh? You think I killed Robbie? Huh? Is that it? Get Perez on my back.
So either he's lying or the computer's lying.
A clean sheet.
Clean skin. That's it. Isn't it? Michael Maguire's here on witness protection. Now, if he's here on witness protection, then that means that he's involved in one of two things. Either organised crime or terrorism. He's been in prison. He's a witness, but he's not some innocent bystander caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. But Robbie Morton, he's got the same tattoo. He's also from Glasgow. Now, if he recognised Maguire on the ferry crossing, that's a motive for killing him.
And the break-in?
Connected to whatever Maguire's involved in Glasgow.
So Robbie told the people that Maguire was grassing up that he was being kept on Shetland. Right, we need to find Maguire and get him into protective custody.
Thanks. There's been some kind of incident at the Got turn-off. It's pretty garbled, the reception's fuzzy, but the caller's talking about hearing gunshots.